Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Let's get some thumbs up if you can hear me. Excellent, that's some thumbs. I'll take that. Mr. Williams, say hello.
Hi, can people hear me?
Extra thumbs.
2 thumbs.
All right.
Great stuff.
Very good, folks. All the thumbs. So let's get you the few bits of news. Then let's get started straight away into this session. So the very first part is on the 26th of April, we will be going live outdoors, okay, with training in pods. With we still won't be sparring, but we will be doing a lot of other things that we're able to do under the new protocol. So on the 26th of April, we're going to be getting started. It will be outdoors on AstroTurf. So that's how we're going to be doing it for the foreseeable future. So the very first thing that you need to think about is it won't be in Dobox. It will be in tracksuit bottoms, t-shirts, maybe jumpers, depending on what the weather is. And you will be wearing shoes. So it's going to be a little bit different to what we're used to, but it gets us outdoors. We can get back with pads. We can get some proper training done out there as well. So that will be nice. The second thing, and it's linked with that, is a lot of you have been sending in your videos for the gradings, which is fantastic. And my plan is to send an email this week to everyone who sent in their videos to let them know where they're at, if anything still needs to be fixed or changed so that they can be successful, or if we think they should hold off until we're in person so we can do something a bit more complete with them. But the belts that we were going to post to everybody, our plan is to be able to give out all of those belts on the 26th. So on our first outdoor session, we would have those new belts for everybody ready to go, and that would be fantastic. That would suit me down to the ground. So we'll be in touch with you this week to let you know if you've everything done, if you've 1 or 2 bits that are missing and that we need you to do, and we will get that all finished before the 26th so that everybody is either successful, ready to go, or if it hasn't worked out, we didn't get the videos in, well then we can plan for a grading in person in the near future. So let's start with a bow. Charit! Kyungye. Take 1. So very first thing, nice and light on the toes and just a little bit right to left, and you can just loosen the wrists as you go, just right and left with the wrists as well. Any particular order doesn't matter, we're just getting nice and relaxed with it. Build it out into the elbows, and we get people back. Hello folks, don't worry, it wasn't you. Oh, we're muted. Folks, that wasn't you, it wasn't us either, that was just weird. Oh, hey, we were doing a warm-up. Okay, so here's the deal. Vodafone had a bit of a heart attack there, the internet service, so we don't know what happened. Anyway, we were still warming up, so let's just get into those shoulder rolls. Okay, so I'm going to try and pick up where I left off, remember what I was doing, and here we go. So I just need to have big arm circles forwards, and big arm circles backwards as well. Hopefully none of the other settings went away and we're still okay on that front. Who knows? And just maybe the arms
maybe
across.
Maybe skills are very good.
Matthew's got circles with his body as well. That's a kind of extra. Okay, so pick different angles to send the arms to, just to help forwards and backwards. Now we just have long steps. So nice long steps with the legs. We're going to start punching, so opposites, rights and lefts. That's going to be a little bit of the theme for some of our sessions today. So I just want right hand, left leg, and we're going in those opposites. Keep going, but this time swing the arms up.
Elliot the Beast. Come on.
There we go. On the toes, just twisting right and left. We're going to start to loosen up those hips. Okay, feet out a little wider. And settle. So we have the toes pointed slightly to the side. From there we're going to have hands to the floor, hands behind you, hands on the hips, hips go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it, in the front, in the back, on the hips, and hips forwards.
And relax. Take your right hand, touch your left foot, left hand to right foot. Change. And in your own time, but, well, maybe not. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Body up, go a little wider. I'm going to sit down on one side. Try and get my backside down to my heel and the other side, toes to the ceiling. And then I'm going to come up through the middle and do the other side.
That's it, try and get the backside low to the floor and keep that foot flat. That's it, so the foot that you're sitting over, you want it to be flat. That's it, can you get that backside lower, Roisin? Good man. On Elliot, can you get your butt lower?
And then change. 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 And change. Reach the hands to the middle. I want you to bend both knees as much as you can, and we're just going to go right and left while keeping the feet flat. And then just gradually make this stretch a little wider. And a little wider. And a little wider. And from there, straight legs. And I want you to just walk the hips forward of the middle and back from the middle as you gently make the stretch a bit wider. And go right to the middle, push them as far as you can and hold. Oh, it's good to see all those heads vanishing. And slowly, slowly bring them together. Now I want you to keep your hands on the ground, pushing into the floor as you bring your feet closer together. Stop when you can't push the hands onto the floor anymore and keep your feet there.
Oh, Scott, we're not standing up yet. Oh, well, guys, we're not standing up yet.
Nope.
Your hands are still on the floor.
Yup.
Yeah, feel a nice good stretch on those hamstrings, on the backs of those legs.
Then bend the knees and up we come. Give them a little shake. Okay, so here's the next part. Imagine that we have your very own Bob. You don't have to, but what we're going to be starting with is just one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all we're looking for, folks, is 5 and 5. Every time you do it, I want you to start at the hip and go a little higher every time. Let's go.
That's it. Oh, but kick in the front. Yeah, so you're kicking in the front. So you're not kicking in the side, you're kicking towards the front. Boom. There you go, that's it, Roisin, good stuff. That's it, you have a bit of a bounce as we go. That's it. So it's much easier to keep a rhythm if you have a bit of a bounce as you go. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. That's it, and use that bounce with the foot off the floor as well.
Good. Just a little bit of a build up and see where we get to. Next bit. I want you to have a little bit of space in front of you, and we're going to lift the front leg, make 2 hops. Then we come back, front leg up. Now it's really important here. Want to put your foot up between you and your imaginary opponent, and we just do 2 hops. Even if you have a little bit of a step first, I don't really care for right now, but 2 hops going forward. Let's go. We're going to do it 10 times right, 10 times left. Go.
That's it, but as soon as that foot comes up, it has to be at least as high as the belt. So there's no hops with the foot as high as your knee or as high as your thigh. Yeah, so try and get the foot a bit higher, Roisin. That's it, Ryan, good. Yeah, and Nicole, try and have the hops as we go. So you're kind of hopping, and then when you pick up your leg,
Good,
you stop.
let's have a quick look.
So yeah, there you go. Have the hop and lifting together.
That's it.
Not bad, Matthew.
And the foot has to be at least as high as the hip so that you can travel forwards and keep a threat between you and your opponent.
That's it.
Good, good, good. Let's see. Yes. Man, Oisin. That's it, Gene. No kick at the end yet.
Yeah,
Still,
just yet.
focus just on the lift. Really important, that little bit. Okay. So where we get you to the wall, to the chair, to the door, to whatever you have. I'm going to start here. We have 3 turning kicks at the wall and 3 hops forward. So we need to start with the foot back here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And by doing that, we're going to do 5 times. We want to really feel that we're coming from behind to the center, and then the knee will travel in a little bit when we're hopping forward, and that's fine. So let's see 5 times. Go. 6 kicks, 5 times. And then, of course, we have the second leg.
Yeah, nice. Make sure you see every kick, Matthew. Yeah, so remember, like, there's an opponent in front of you that you're chasing, trying to catch them with your foot. So it's no good looking away.
Go on, let's see what we got. Good effort. Really short, fast hops. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
my hops can be very small. But the faster, the better. And you can make your hops like this tiny bit bigger each time you practice, or every month a tiny bit bigger, until you've got fast hops that are this size, or maybe even this size. That's enough. They don't have to cover the whole ring. Okay. Right, this time we're going to start working with side kick, but we're starting at the wall with a side leg raise, okay? So your hand is here, your bottom toes are pointed back at the wall, and we're looking at a raise. I have to keep my hand behind my body, not here. I'm not going to go into this shape. I keep it here, and I go straight, up and down towards the ceiling. Let's do 10. Go. Have a very quick look. Good. Don't look at us in the camera unless your foot is pointed at it, okay? Let's go straight up.
Yeah, and Scott, try not to let the toes go up. So keep the foot side. No, your toes are going up towards the ceiling. So the toes don't go to the ceiling, the foot stays sideways.
Good. Hand back here, even behind here would do.
That's it, nice straight leg. Don't let it bend too much. A relaxed leg. We don't want to let it bend too much. Yeah, try and look at the foot, Elliot. So
good effort, that's nice.
Ground, look at the foot as
and this is about stretching in the right positions to help us with the kicks. Okay, now we go from here, side kick, side kick, side kick, followed by 1, 2, 3. Okay, and our hook kick, we can use the toes. So I can reach around to the side of Bob's head this way, point my toes, pull the foot, point the toes, and that will really help me stretch it out, okay? So we have 2 totally different kicks. Well, not totally different, they begin the same. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try it, please, 5 times. I'm really keen to see these ones. What can we fix?
Yeah, they will break if you hit them hard enough. That's why in sparring, though, we wear foot pads.
So the good news is, you won't break your toes with a hook kick, almost certainly. But with a turning kick, if you hit an elbow, I can promise you it's a little bit painful. But that happens when people are awkward, more so, okay? So nice, straight, big knee movements, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, and 1, 2, and 3. Go on, folks. Let's go. On, Elliot. Get after it. Don't put it down in between. So I want to keep the foot up high every time. Okay? Don't put it down in between. Because let's be fair. Here's the idea. I have an opponent who anytime they feel there's no threat, boom, can step in and hit me, okay? Anytime they feel like they're safe. And you will know this when you start punching, okay? When we start punching and sparring, you'll feel, oh, because they're allowed to hit me, I want to stay back a little bit. I want to maybe kick first until I'm close enough and I know they can't get me. But you have to make sure that that front leg is a threat. So when I pick up that front leg, he should feel like, oh, if I step forward, I'm going to get hit. But if it looks like this, he's not going to get hit. My opponent won't have to worry if my threat looks like this. They can step through. So put your foot in front of you, at least as high as their belt. Make it scary so that they feel like, oh, I can't go through that. Okay? They have to find a way, oh, I'll go this way. I'll go this way. All right? So that's what we need. Okay, so a change. So I want you to combine punches with turning kicks. And right at the beginning, we had opposites. So here are the two shots that I want. And I'm going to turn Bob a little bit. So, a bit more. Body's facing here. So the first thing we're going to do, I've left foot in front, left, right, left. And we go this way. So I'm doing left hand, left leg. So I want you to just get a feel for 1, 2, 3, and combine. Okay? Once again, 1, 2, 3, and then we want to put them together so they flow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And see how it feels. Let's go.
Yeah, we can start with the kick a bit lower, even just kicking the body until we have the feel for it.
1, 2, 3, and we're away. So 1, chin, 2, chin, 3, and we can keep the kick quite low. Only has to hit where the belt is, down here. And away.
That's the idea, Gene, come on. Just make sure when we're punching, Gene, you have a hand by your chin all the time. So see, the other hand is by your hip.
Go on,
right
Nicole,
now,
you got it.
Chin. On the core,
yeah.
That's it.
Front, back, front.
So
and we can really make it fast.
So Heather, the front leg does the kick. Front leg. So it goes right hand, right leg. There you go, yeah.
And now, keep mixing it right and left. So, go in with the right hand first. 1, 2, 3. And then I go in with the left hand first. 2, 3. And see how it feels. And it should feel really natural and easy to go right, left, right. That should feel pretty easy to do. Yeah? Make sure we don't go to 3 and then like 1, 3, 4. I want you to try and go 1, 2, 3, finishing with the leg. Right, finishing with the leg. Or left, right, left. And back.
Yeah, and if our technique is good, it should feel like this just flows. It flows nice.
Okay. So now, good effort, Nicole. Now we go to 4. So, I could have right, left. And again, this can be body or head. Left, right. And I can go to the head. But you're still just going bump, 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 bump. It's always opposites. So, for the next little sequence, go left, right. Finish with the right leg kick. Or right, left, finishing with the left leg kick. Let's try it. Here.
Yeah, that's it. Make sure we have a hand by that chin every time. Yeah, nice belly, good stuff. Matthew, so on the kick, Matthew, don't run. So you went out of screen for the kick. Yeah? Even when you were doing the kick, I should have still been able to see you. So you did the punches and then took off.
Nice, Ryan. Well
done. The
done.
person didn't magically get that far away. You were just punching
And you do
them.
need that sharp punching feeling. And we can pick up the speed when we get the gloves. But try not to go 1 under the armpit, 2 down to the belt, 3. Chin. It keeps them out of the way of each other. Okay, nice, Nicole. So here's what we're doing next. I want you to do 2 punches, kick, like the first time, but straight into 2 punches again. But watch what happens. Left, right, left, right, left. So that's how we're going to keep it flowing. Now, how would this work in reality? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd be moving forward. But I want you to try 5. Left, right, left, right, left. And see how it goes. Let's see how we get on. Good effort, Elliot. Well done. Yeah, now, after the kick, you can change it. It's not a problem. So I could go kick front hand very easy. That's not a problem. But the first kick should be left, right, left. That's the main thing we're looking for. And in we go. All right. Hold up. And do the last one. This time, 3 punches, turning kick, 2 punches. So we have 1, 2, 3, turning kick, 1, 2. And we just want to fit it in. We're going to squeeze it in. And even if you can imagine, you might be moving around your target a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that makes it even harder for your opponent. So try it, but always imagine your opponent here in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Always imagining your opponent there. Give it a try. Last few.
Carefully, don't fall, hitter.
Now, it feels a lot different when you have a real opponent because they don't stand there and take punches. Yeah? So they'll be moving and you'll need to get the body moving with them. Okay? So what would usually happen is you'll connect to the punches, 1, and your feet will need to move with your hands. But that can only come when you have an opponent who'll move with you. Try 2 more. Just 2 more. And then we're going to have a quick stretch and finish our session. About right?
Yeah.
My clock off?
No, there mightn't be much time for much of a stretch.
Okay, that's all right. That's okay. Hold there, folks. So, just to go back to middle splits, we're only going for 30 seconds. We'll finish there. So, hands, I want you to go until it starts to get really hard to hold, and then bend your knees a little bit and hold there.
That's it, no hands on the floor just yet. No hands on the floor yet. So we're going as wide as we can without putting our hands on the floor.
And relax. Back in we come. So that, going out, holding it by yourself to where it's very hard, just before you need to put your hands on the floor. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Do that once or twice a week. Really just helps you to build a bit of strength and comfort in that position. Okay, sorry about the little technical hitch. Hopefully our internet is nice to us for the rest of the evening. I couldn't tell you what happened there. But anyway, remember, we'll be in touch with you hopefully before Wednesday with where you are in your grading. And then for those who are successfully going to be promoted, we'll have those belts for you on the 26th. And in any case, we need to write to you to tell you where, when, all the rest of it. So once I have the details back, hint, hint, we'll be working with some schools. So in Shannon and potentially Clonmoney. We'll see how it goes. So we'll give you all the details over the next week. Chariot. Chungye. Take one.
Take one.
Esan, relax off. Thank you, folks. See you very, very soon in person.